Been kind of a weird week, so I'm like, okay, let's play a fun game that's not very stressful at all. This is the least stressful of games. Welcome to Dorf Romantic. What is this game about? Very simply, you just put some tiles down. That's all you gotta do to play this game, and you get a high score at the end. That's all you do. There's no enemies, there's no threat, there's no looming disaster. You just go, oh yeah. The goal of the game is more cozy, very cozy. The main goal of the game is to form these little connections here. Pretty much parts that are similar to each other click together and give you more points. Sometimes you'll see little challenges like up here where you need a certain number of houses or you need a certain number of trees. And what you do is you just click them next to each other. And that's it. See, for example, but I would fail this challenge because this needs 5 additional houses. I'm like, oh goodness, how am I going to get 5 whole houses? Well, I'm gonna plan around here a little bit. If I put this right here, cool. See, now I can just, if I get another little bit of a house here, I can connect everything up together and it'll be real nice and very cozy. Water makes me want to kill someone. I want to murder anyone anytime I get water. Why? Because water is saddening. Because water is annoying. That's why I call this the most stressful fucking game. But don't worry, we're vibing tonight. We're cool. We are chill out. We are chillaxing, as they say in the hood. And because we are chillaxing tonight, we're not gonna worry about our problem. Just gonna be cozy. We're just gonna put down our little tiles and we're gonna have a good old time. And, ooh, right there. Feeling good. See, if I connect it like this, if I connect it like this. Oh, right there, right in the heart. Now you see in the corner here a little bit, this is the number of tiles we have left to play. If we run out of tiles, the game is over. We just restart. Try to get a high score. My high score is 11,000. Yeah, I've played this game too much. So I'm gonna place that right there. And yeah, been a bit of a hectic week overall, but I think hectic weeks really do point out when things aren't too hectic. So I've been doing a little bit of the rebuilding towns of the Dark Cloud games. A little bit. It's a very cozy game, if that makes sense. Aggressively I would say this game is aggressively cozy. But then you start running into things like this, where you get an awkward tile and you don't really know where else to put it, so you're just kind of putting it in a place you think is going to work, but you're pretty sure it's also not going to work. That's a big lake tile. If I do... See, it would be optimal if I did this because I'd get a 3 connection, but if I do this into this, and I got a perfect tile. If you match up all the correct tiles, you get a perfect and you get a card back. Now we begin my absolute despair when we introduce the wonderful world of railroads. Railroads are AIDS. I hate railroads. Especially this godforsaken nightmare I have here. What the fuck is this railroad? Because railroads are annoying, because you can only connect railroads to other railroads, and it gets mad at you if you don't do it correctly. So putting this here is effectively me condemning half my board to misery. Don't worry, we're vibing. We are. It's Vibe-o'clock. It's Vibe-o'clock in the neighborhood. We're cool. We're chillaxing. Where? God, that's a terrible fucking tile. God fucking damn it. I guess You're gonna see me make misplays here. I'm gonna say that right now. I enjoy this game. Doesn't mean I'm good at this game. We can do Kind of sucks. I have to condemn that area over there a little bit. If I do this, Notepad hates water and railroads, two things that stop the city from dying of starvation. I can spell German developer right through the screen. Dorf romantic, actually, a Dorf, a D-O-R-F, is actually a term for a, sex, is actually a term for like a tiny German village, effectively. So yeah, you're pretty much spot on there. That's a weird tile. If I do this, I get a triple connection and we bump the city up, or I gamble. Let's gamble. Ooh. Oh, we got another perfect. Oh, yes. See, this is the ultimate sadness, is when you start having to do shit like this, where you just start building off your mega little river area over here. It's like, awesome. There we go, double perfect. Sexu. Because when the game first came out, it actually didn't have the little indicators of like, oh, this is a good placement versus a bad placement. They didn't have that. OG Dorf romantic. It was. That's how you made men. But yeah, no, it's been pretty relaxing, pretty chill day today. Very nice and quiet. Nice and quiet is what I like to hear most of the time. Fuck that. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Owie, zowie, my bones. There we go. Double there. Double. Get a triple double. Yeah, sorry for no exciting stream today. Nothing too intense. Sorry if it's not satisfying your zoomer brains a little bit. Okay. I know the kids these days, the kids love the Fortnites and other such thing. I've made a critical error in my life. Boring. Live. Yeah. But it's okay to be boring sometimes. That's what I think. It's okay to, because I don't want to play like a really intense game today. For a variety of reasons. Oh my god, look at the little train. It's going choo 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 choo. I love my choo choo trains. Without them, I'm a literal broken husk of a man. I would say, like, this does borrow quite heavily from Euro board games, actually. So, see, everything does come together. Ooh. You may not look it, but I'm in fact a master of planning things out. I've been debating on trying to get, like, another, like, really, like, big RPG or something. But I do have an RPG that I've been debating on fielding. It's a weird one, double perfect, because I'm sexo. Yeah, I'm worried the train would drive off into the void. Dawn of War always starts like Dawn of War always makes you feel really fucking stupid, but in true fashion, it's really usually the thing making you feel dumb is you misplace something or something just doesn't click correctly. It's not like fucking what's that one game I've been playing? Iron Harvest. That's it. Yeah, that's another good way of doing it. Iron Harvest recently, I've been playing that, and I'm very mixed on Iron Harvest, fun fact. Ooh, oh yeah, ooh. And the reason I'm very mixed on Iron Harvest is that it feels like every single thing you do in that game, it's sticky. I have no better word for it than it's just a sticky game. We need exactly 8 houses. No, Iron Harvest building based thing like Frostpunk. No, Iron Harvest is I would say Iron Harvest is like Company of Heroes 2, if you've ever seen gameplay of that. It's like Company of Heroes 2, but with mechs, but they make the mechs really boring. And it's really weird to say, like, how do you fuck up mechs that badly? It's because they treat them more like tanks, which is a little bit funky. Like, I get, like, why they do it. It just feels really awkward at points. Is there a railway? No, a railway. We need double right. Ooh, power. Unlimited power. Snake, I need help. We can get a quad there. And yeah, let's get a quad right there. Well, call me Quadimoto. Frostpunk, I tried to like Frostpunk. I really did. I tried to really like Frostpunk, and I was enjoying Frostpunk up to a very certain point, and then I'm like, oh, I'm not really. Actually, I know, and the worst part is, like, I know exactly when I stopped liking. I understand exactly when I stopped liking Frostpunk, and it was the millisecond. The millisecond they started introducing. It wasn't the Londoners. No, it was the they introduced this one very bizarre mechanic that they never talked about before, but it was just like, oh, suddenly you have to worry about this fucking thing, and it's like, oh. And then, like, the second that kind of got introduced, my enthusiasm for the game kind of started to dwindle. Just because it kind of came out of nowhere for me. The orphans, not the orphan. I can't even remember what it was. It was just such a bizarre. It was right near the end. No, it was right near the end when you're in, like, the middle of the nightmare storm. You can get to a point where you're just losing a lot of people, and even if you do everything perfectly, you don't know that you fucked up completely, and then people start, like, getting mad at you for seemingly no reason. I lost my first run of I lost my one run of Frostpunk right at the end. We were 5 days away from the end of the storm, and everybody executed me. And I'm like, the fuck do you mean? Like, oh, well, you took away our food because we were starving to death. I kept you alive, you gibbering morons. You wait 5 fucking minutes. I can give you your damn food back. Oh. I was like, nah. You can no take backsies. You murdered me. You can't go back on that. Dicks. You cack manglers. Cacks. Put that house in a really weird place. We do that. We need to put a railroad, choo-choo railroad there. Choo-choo, choo-choo. This is what I mean by you end up with, like, these mega railroads that kind of go in weird directions. I think the point is that you're going to get fucked in the end. Yeah, the thing is, like, what you're supposed to do in that game, and one of the things that I'm not a huge fan of Frostpunk about. One of the big things is that you're effectively trying to future-proof your own city for the future. You're doing everything in your power to make sure that the future of your game is safe. And because there's going to be disasters, and it's not about reacting to what's going on now. It's going on in the next, like, you have to plan for something you have no idea what it's going to be. And if you don't plan for that completely seemingly asinine thing, you just get fucked and lose automatically. It's like, oh, I love those tiles. I love it when I get my right tiles. Hell yeah, fucking tiles. Fuck yeah. Oh, this is a really terrible place. I need a big... More of like titled Gas Dorf Fortress. Then I got disappointed. Don't worry, we're playing vibey. We're playing vibe games tonight. We're just hanging out. We're just gonna game a little bit. Why are we just gaming? Because I'm feeling good. Look at the little deer. That, and it's a lot easier for me to talk with people about the finer points in life when when I'm doing a little bit of relaxing. Mostly because you get things like fucking Gilla and his like, oh, welcome to Nova Tactics. I saw that today. Saw Nova Tactic. I when you were talking about it earlier, Wuso, I didn't actually know what the name was. I was like, oh, okay, ha ha ha. Look, he's making a tactics game. It didn't really register with me that, wait a second, he's literally calling it Nova Tactics. I don't know if I should be mad or I should be like happy. Like, like part of me wants to be mad, being like, you motherfucker, you son of a bitch, and the other half of me damn well knows he doesn't even know who the fuck I am, nor do I think he would care. Like, that's the tragedy of the matter. That's the real tragedy. I got a question for you. What you think theme is important in the game, and if so, how do you think it's trying to integrate the theme within your games? Theme is essential in any game, I feel. Theme is incredibly important. Because that theme is going to be the main thing that your anchor, the thing that your entire game is based off of. And over time, I think, how do I want to word this? I always try to put a theme in my game, even if it's something small, and the way it integrates into things. Like, for example, even to And Toward the Dawn, for example. And Toward the Dawn, almost every single part of that game is dual-natured. I don't know how it came to be, but a lot of aspects of that game have a good and a bad side. And everything that is just universally bad is usually bad for a reason. It's like something is going on and you don't want to be a part of it, or there's something clearly bad happening because of this. And because of that, it's like, yeah, being a vampire sucks. However, you have this. Hey, being a vampire is cool, but you have to deal with the back and forth, the constant sense of back and forth of good news, bad news. We are in permanent agony, but we are also in, you know, we are happy, you know, all that kind of bullshit. I'm gonna put this here so I can make the, or I can lock it off. That wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, we got a single little house here. Can we make this single little house? Can we optimize our tiny little house? We can optimize our little house there. We can optimize our little here. Let's put our little house work. We put it here. Actually, I know I want to connect the two towns. That's only 20 points. But so yeah, theme makes things work. You know, from a marketing perspective, do you think it's better to release a game first, its SRD, or SRD to build on the hype leading up to the Kickstarter? See, this is one of those funny moments where you kind of end up, it's kind of an Ouroboros question, because if you release the SRD early and people don't like the game very much, they're not going to buy the specific thing. Or if you release the SRD too early and then you release the game, you release the game, no one's going to give a shit about it because they already have the game. Like, why bother? It's kind of a weird thing with SRDs, but SRDs can also be the thing that builds it up. It's going to be the thing that people love. It's also going to be the thing people hate. Usually what I see is that people release a game with it and then they market the SRD and then think it. Have you ever made or think to make a SRD? I have made an SRD technically before. I didn't call it's more of a literal system reference document for myself, but I technically have made one. because that's what I treat SRDs as they are as they're supposed to be, otherwise known as just actual like system reference documentation. I want to put this over here. Not as optimal. Not as optimized. Optimal. We can do it with 7. Ooh. Oh, no, that's not gonna work. But if I put it like this, we can do that, close that off. Let's try to close. What do I want to close off? 20. I'm in living hell. Fuck. Always a pain in the ass. Let's see. Time to bring out this German cuckoo clock. But yeah, the 2 SRDs that I've been debating on doing, I've been obviously thinking about doing the JRSD as the perpetual mega meme because it would be hysterical. And I have 0 morals or qualms about doing it, and I just want it to happen. Like, the world needs to see the JRSD, and I'm willing to sacrifice everything to do it. Every single thing. I'm no compromises. The world, it will be destroyed, but we will be able to see the JRSD. Because the fucking Dallas television role-playing game system reference documentation deserves to be seen by everybody. Because it's a weird-ass game. Ooh, double perfect. Perfect! Would you make an SRD as a calm, mostly so the person can have base to work with their own game, they are lost in mechanics how you suffer right now? That would be an odd one. I mean, in sheer technicality, I guess I would. That would just be part of the request, is just make a generic set of mechanics. I don't know how much I would actually charge for it. I believe, actually no, since it would be considered a toolbox technically, I wouldn't charge too much for it. Yeah, it's technically it would be just a toolbox. It would just be kind of, again, it would be kind of like a weird, it'd be a weird request, but like technically, yeah, I guess if you really wanted one. That's effectively, that's kind of like the reverse of one person was kind of sending me. They want a, I'm gonna focus on the they pretty much said like, here, take the, I already have the mechanics sorted out, can you please just, you know, make everything else kind of fit together really nicely? I'm like, yeah, that's easy enough. Like, that's not too complicated. I can start trying to move the train out. You're a flag, so I need to get you away. Fly away now, fly away. Oh, 40-pointer. Yeah, we're not doing Kyo tier math autism unless that was like, again, specifically requested. Kyo's been sending me updates of his descent into what I can legitimately only describe as pure insanity. Absolute pure insanity. And I respect it immensely. Like, I'm fascinated what he actually planned. Wow, yeah, it makes that work. Oh yeah. Ooh, gaming. If I do this, we get a double tile and some build out later. And if we, oh fuck, I thought I couldn't connect these. Okay, That makes my life a little bit more complicated. I thought I could connect those. Oh, these, we've got one of you. We're very powerful. If we put you here, we can just end the section. Yeah, let's just end this. Actually, no. Yeah, you do get one gimme a little bit, so that's nice. That's very convenient. I'm gonna put you there. It's only more 20 points, but I think it's gonna be worth it in the long run. Especially when I can do something like that. Oh. I just need to close this off. So we're going to do that. Kyo and Jordan actually do something besides homoeroticism. I mean, what's the point without the homoeroticism? Like, let's be perfectly honest with ourselves here. Like, what are we doing without that? It wouldn't be the White Room without it. I'll have you know the rampant homosexual underground is vital for the success of our games. I need a very specific tile to work. I need to literally get this tree pile to go all the way out here. Oof. Congratulations, Notepad. You're currently the #1 Dorf romantic streamer. Oh yeah, gamers. Oh yeah, we're doing it. Dwarf nor romance. There is actually, Draco, because in Germany, a Dorf, yeah, let me actually bring it up, a Dorf, etymologically speaking, in Middle High German, Dorf, from the Old High German Dorf, from the Proto-West Germanic Wurf, generally speaking, it is a backwater, remote place somewhere that remains unaffected by the new events, progress, or ideas. The German. That's... yeah, a village, town, abode, whereabouts, accommodation, location, place, spot, field, site, venue, or hamlet. It's literally just tiny town. So Dwarf Romantic is not necessarily romance of the dwarves, it's more, hey, it's just a nice quiet place to be at one with the world. Which is very appropriate for what we're doing right now, together. Using the power of friendship. I also call this this is the most stressful calming game you'll ever play. This is a plus. Oh. Oh yeah. If we can make this work, can I make this work? Can we become shiny in Chrome? Oh god, it's gonna... I need very specific tiles to make sure that works. I need to complete some of these, but they are far harder than just saying, oh, I'm just gonna complete these. Like, nah, you never get that. It's never simple with Dorf Romantic. It never is simple. Oh yeah, there we are. Oh, we are playing a game. Yes. We are, what are we winning? We've got 5,000 points and 45 tiles. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty solid. I haven't seen any, quests pop up. Quests are usually pretty nice. But we've been doing pretty decently. 20 points right there. Let's see if we can't keep, oh, right there. That's what I'm looking for. Ooh. Oh, right there. Yeah, we need to lock down a bunch of places still. If we put it right, that's a double. We got a perfect regardless, so that's a plus. Just need more river tiles. More river tiles! Oh, yeah! Your fandom when playing civic architecture. How do you win this game? You just get points. My current score to beat is 11,000 points. There's no real, like, winning condition, if that makes sense. It's not like, oh, congratulations, brave hero, you've slain the dragon. It's congratulations, brave hero, you have not got a fucking stroke from planting the goddamn trees. Okay, we can make this work. I need to snake a bunch of goddamn trees out of there. Yes, I get very, this game is very stressful for me, by the way. And it's very stressful for me because I like I'm the kind of person who like really wants to get everything just right, and it feels really nice when it does pan out. Ugh. Yeah, it's the most relaxing, stress-inducing nightmare I've ever played. I love it. I would say I like a majority of the new changes. I do say the game did get easier, so I mean that's depending on your interpretation, because the original version of the game, the original when you actually started playing it originally, it did not actually. Oh, we got a triple double there. It did not actually. Oh, right, what I needed. You didn't have any option to. I want to word this. There was no option for you to actually like kind of see like what's a good placement or not. You kind of just had to feel it out a little bit. Yeah, look, they got a little right there. We got a little stop. Especially when you get like moments like this where it's just like, oh, this is nice. You can just when they have like you hit, mind you, when tab is remove the UI, you know it's that kind of game. So you can kind of, yeah, it reminds me a lot of Super Flight, which I also really enjoyed. Super Flight. Let's see. Let's continue being incredibly stressed out. Super Flight is a wing diving game. That's all it is. It's just a wing diving game with like really weird, surreal architecture and stuff. You can just type in random words and it starts generating random things for you to fly through. It's very relaxing. For a very long time, that was like my I'm not feeling too hot. I just want to like chill for a bit. That was the game I played because it's very relaxing. Oh, we got another perfect. Oh god. Oh god. I'm cooming. Literally. Oh yeah. Oh, we even completed the little town. Look at the little town, everybody. Look how nice it looks. I've unlocked a lot of stuff in this game. Like, you don't start with windmills or anything like that. Does the windmill do anything? Absolutely not. It just looks nicer. That's like the amazing, super cool progression in this game. You don't get things like, oh wow, congratulations, you've gotten the power of a new thing to increase your tile laying capability. No, it's like, congratulations. Your little village is going to look a little bit nicer because now you have towers. It's like, oh, I get it. This is exactly what I need in my life. There, if we do, yeah, if you can get in an unfortunate situation with like lakes and we put a lake right there. We can just close everything off here. Double perp. That's fine. I am. You really want to close off little sections. That's like the main thing. I'm very bad about that, though. I am very bad about not closing off various sections of the map. Yeah, one day I might re-download Superfly. It's been a while since I played. See, the game I would like to stream, I would really like to stream Kenshi, but I have no idea if anyone would actually want to watch me play Kenshi. That's like one of the issues there, because I'm not like particularly good at Kenshi, and I don't really know how I would like. And I play like my first intro, like the first like really chill live though. Yeah, exactly. That's what we need sometimes. I think the world just needs to just chill the fuck out some days. It's great. See, compared to Starcy, you probably want to get sucked in. Kenshi is firmly on my list of what I like to refer to as autism games. These are a very certain category of games that I physically have to set timers for myself to play, because if I don't set timers for myself, I will go insane. I will legitimately go banana, and I will play them for hours on end. Like, that's been kind of the issue. Because that's been like an issue I've been having recently. Actually, I've been playing Kenshi and the Guild 3. I bought the Guild 3 during the sale. I was originally thinking about playing the Guild 2 on stream today, but I'm like, no, I can't quite get that. But yeah, Guild 3 is... I don't know if I like Guild 3 or not. I really don't. I'm very mixed on that game. They fixed the Guild 3? No. They haven't fixed anything. Apparently there's a new developer, and apparently there's a bunch of shit going on with that game that I wasn't like fully in the know about. World of Horror, you coward. World of Horror's always been like that game that I see, I'm like, this seems really interesting. I think I would really enjoy playing it. I'll play it next year and then never play it. Like, it's one of those games, unfortunately. It's a game that I never really get around to playing. That's too much. This is such an awkward tile to place down, because plains tiles are really good. Okay, there we go. We can make that work. It's kind of agonizing, but we can make it. We're Gucci. There we go. 2 double perfects right there. Is it at least the kind of game that has a beginning and an end? Yeah. I've been there's one game I actually picked up a while ago that I've been meaning to play. It's called Encased. It's a CRPG, because I've been thinking about playing more like CRPGs on here. Because I'm thinking like, yeah, you know what, that kind of fits the theme. Corruption Champion. I don't think Twitch would let that fly, unfortunately. Though it would be really fucking funny. God, imagine if you could play COC on goddamn Twitch. Jesus. It'd be anarchy, I say anarchy. Fuck one tile, but we close it off. Great for trading crossbows. Lieutenant of a blind side of the road south of the hub where the AI doesn't really know how to raid and sometimes just stand still. Yeah, there's a few places you can kind of fuck around. I play with, I don't actually like making bases in Kenshi. That's like my least favorite thing to do. And people always say like, wow, that's heretical to say. Like, base making is like the one thing you're supposed to do in Kenshi. I don't actually like, I don't really like that, like the, that aspect. I like adventuring around and like exploring and finding all the cool stuff and doing like the missions. I do have, not Wrath of the Chosen, I have Kingmaker. I got that one for free, actually. There was, I have a few games that I've always like thinking like, you know what, this would be like fun to play, or this would be kind of interesting. I just like, I don't want to, how do I want to word it? I don't want to make like an 800-hour game. That's like always been one thing I've been pretty consistent about. Is just like I don't want like an 800-hour game to just eat time for everybody. Like that's like, I've just never been a fan of it. Do you ever play the Expeditions games? I have seen the Expedition games, never played them though. They always seemed really cool to me. It's every time I think about getting one, another game kind of crosses my mind, or like something else crops up. So it's like, oh well, I want to get this instead. Like it's very obvious I want to get this. That was kind of like this month in the guild. Whereas it's like, the guild just seems like a lot of fun because I've been seeing people play it a lot. I'm like, do I give in to temptation? Oh, that's a 4. My goal is to rebuild the hut and expand my base and valley around it, then place a bar and weapon shop. They actually, didn't they remove that? I think they removed that from Steam, if I recall correct. It was like, it came up and then immediately left. Yes, tax return dating sim. You can, she helps you fill out your tax return. She legitimately helps you fill out your tax returns. It's TurboTax yelled at Steam. Yeah, like, technically, like, that is a thing that they had full legal right. The weird thing is, like, that's a big deal for TurboTax. They don't want people filling, they don't want people doing that. Most likely as well, they were probably using software they really shouldn't have been using, but I say la vie. If I place this here, we condemn this side of the village, but we can expand it in a few different directions, and we can use this tile to do something else. Such as that. No, let's not do that. That's what I do. Perfect. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, the X-rated patch filling out your taxes. Yeah, the thing is, like, filing your taxes is actually incredibly simple. And it's been a thing in Congress for years to make like filing your taxes simpler. But nobody wants that. Like, none of the actual things like TurboTax or like there's another one, I can't remember what it is. They don't actually want you to fill out your taxes easier. Like, they don't want that to happen. The main reason, yeah, because you have if I remember correctly, like, one of the big things here is there are two different, you can kind of think about it like there's two different ways of doing taxes. You have single payer, you have pretty much single payer, and you have multi-payer. Single one is you just take how much you made that year and you times it by a number, and that's the taxes you pay. Most of the time it's automated. A vast majority of countries use that way. It's super simple, it's super easy, and you never have to think about it. Why that's the case? Because it's that way. We have a weird, obtuse, and tiered way of doing it. And the reason we have a weird, obtuse way of doing it is because we have the various tiers of it, and we have a lot of exception clauses. This income tax, not even just income tax, mind you. That's a completely different thing. That's what but that kind of plays into it as well. It's things like, well, here's make sure you got your income tax correctly. Make sure you got your property taxes. Make sure you got your car taxes. You've got, then you get things like business taxes in some places, depending on what you are. But then you start getting exceptions. You get exceptions for, are you filing together or alone? Are you exception for if you have certain dependents? Did you donate to charity? Did you do this? Did you do this? Tax credits are a bitch. Now, you can make this super simple, but companies like TurboTax do not want that because they make a shit ton of money every year doing it. A shit ton of money. And why would you ever like say, oh, well, we want to make taxes easier for people because, you know, and it'll cut into our bottom line, let's do it. No, they'll never support that. So if you ever want to know why US tax law is kind of fucked, it's just because people have been embedded in, like, it is quite literally because of big tax. It's a meme, but yes, it's true. No, it's a fairly well-known thing. It's just like, I understand why TurboTax does it. Like, I mean, fuck, wouldn't you? See, that's the funny thing. Like, if given the opportunity, being like, you can just completely subvert subvert how people do taxes. You can just completely fuck over people and make a shit ton of money. Or you lose money and, like, so you don't have a convenient government website where it shows you have to pay X, Y, or Z. Like, yeah, correct. We don't have that. You have to go to a separate third-party company. Like, I had to file my mom's taxes this year. Generally speaking, getting the full treatment, you pay about $59 for it. But it walks you through the entire process, because the entire process is incredibly long. Yeah, like, American taxes are really fucking weird. And there's a lot of things you pay tax on, but our tax, like, the best way to think about it is, and I know some Europeans get a little bit weirded out of it. I know I have quite a few Europeans in here, so I can explain this. It's one of the weirder things to kind of think about when it comes to, like, we have a lower base tax than just about everything. Like, we have very low taxes. We have obtuse taxes, but we have very low taxes. I know there's some in, like, Denmark. It's like, oh, well, it's like 45% or some unholy amount like that. Where it's like, yeah, 45%, and if you were to propose that here in the US, even if it was for a good reason, I pay 33%. Yeah, no, absolutely fucking not. Like, let's see, To give you an idea, the absolute highest tax bracket is 37%, and that's in the multi-bigillionaire tier. State taxes get a little bit weirder because it really depends on where you go, because you'll go some places which will have state taxes are like nothing. I'm not going to stand here and listen to you badmouth the greatest democracies the world's ever known. Yeah, no. But again, it's one of those things like that was really funny in the UK. See, this is this is a story I'll always kind of tell from the UK. My UK adventure is, it was really funny the amount of people in the UK that, I would talk to them about it, being like, oh, hey, it's like, what's your, what's your opinion on what's going on? A little bit, just kind of that idle chit chat, because people would ask me, being like, oh, you're American, what's up with this or whatever. I got that question a lot. But it was really funny, the number of people being like, no, I want American healthcare. And I look at them like they're insane. Like, the number of British people who are like, I want the American healthcare system. I'm like, are you high? Are you insane? Like, but then I think about it and it was really funny. Well, here's, it's kind of like Draco kind of puts it there. Is a vast majority of the time, it's you end up getting things cheap. You get things cheap, you get things affordable. You get things cheap, you get things available, or you get quality. In the US, we get things readily and we get things high quality. I live not even a block down from one of the largest, like, research hospitals in the US. I live next to a gigantic research hospital with a brand new, super cool cancer wing in it. If I go 10 miles outside of town, I can find another place that's a gigantic hospital. We have a bunch of hospitals. It's very easy to get to a hospital, relatively speaking. And if you go in there, you will be treated very quick in that regard. Only thing is, you pay for it. Did they figure out what's wrong with you at this research hospital? No. I had to go to the small clinic to find that out. Yeah, it's legitimately the best in the world. Easy. It has the best medical care in the world. It's just all very heavily expensive. And usually what happens, but here's always the funny thing. And it's always the same case here. And this is anyone who's dealt with the US healthcare service or anyone who worked in it kind of knows this. We have a thing called the VA, the Veterans Affairs Hospitals. That's completely government funded. And you do not pay anything to go to a VA hospital. You are a veteran, you do not pay anything to go to a VA hospital. They are the worst, they are the worst hospitals you can go to. 95% of things. They are the absolute worst hospitals you can physically go to. Because they're all government funded, they don't pay anything. They're very cheap compared to like these other hospitals who do pay their people really fucking well. Like doctors in the US get paid a lot of fucking money. That was like one thing I kept noticing in the UK as well, is that a lot of doctors were like, well, you know, it sucks being here because what was the one line that was like, oh goodness. It was oh yeah, we don't want to be in the, like, it sucks the British healthcare system is bad because we're not getting paid nearly as much as the work we have to put in. And I'm like, I understand that completely. Like, our thing here too for veteran. No, ours are significantly worse. Like, significantly. Because they're all government funded. Oh, they have new little houses. Ah, cool. I didn't realize they had new little houses. We switched over tiles. Yeah, no, they're god awful. Like they're they are legitimately some of the worst hospitals out there, simply because it's expensive and we don't want to pay for it. That's usually kind of the bigger issue, is like we have a fanatical hatred of paying taxes. Taxation without representation, you get the fucking guillotine. But yeah, no, it's a very long and convoluted story, and it's my one friend keeps wanting me to get on a VR chat and talk shop with people, talk politics and shit, and like educate Zoomers on fucking VR chat. Simply because there's like apparently there's a bunch of fucking Zoomers who just do not understand anything political. Like they just don't get it. And it's like, yeah, I can educate these stupid fucking kids. Hey, kiddo. Yeah. We don't talk about the German army. The German army is completely flawless and has no problems in it. Absolutely not. Please, Frederick. Please, Frederick. We're good friends. Remember that. Frederick, please. See, that was like the one weird thing I learned. It was, because like the old German defense minister was apparently like just bad. Like there's like, oh, well, we can't do this. And then a new guy came up and was like, oh, okay, like here's how to like, let's just rebuild everything. I'm like, oh, that's slightly concerning. That's slightly odd how you could do that quickly, Germany. Is there something you would like to tell the class? Germany, don't do this to us. Oh mein Gott. Oh mein Gott, it's full of blood smoking. God, look at our little area. It's so nice. We got, I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Oh, I feel so bad whoever has to take this fucking nightmare train. Like, what is... Sorry, you need to go over here. Let me just take the long trip around. Germany, what's the matter, Germany? You look very agitated. Like, you want us to invade through Poland again? Can we invade Poland? No. Please don't invade Poland again. Being like, are you sure? You sure? We can. Yes. They crave the violence. The Germans crave violence. That's just how it goes. We've denied the Germans their purpose for too long. I think all I'm saying is, you know, it's like, all I'm saying is, I think we've denied Germans their true calling all along. I believe that we should just rearm the Germans. Just give them as many guns as they want. Just let them go to town. That'll solve every crisis we know about. They'll be the ones starting the new one. I'm a child at heart, Jack. What can I say? Wow, this is a terrible fucking city. Ooh, wait. Oh yeah, there we go. Red sun over. Yeah, exactly. I think we need another good old-fashioned war. Like, not like one of those, like, scary, like, everyone's going to die in nuclear apocalypse wars. No. I mean like a good old-fashioned one. Like, get some boys in trenches and just go to town on each other. I think that would fix a lot of... I think this would fix society a lot. And that's why I should become a representative for peace advocacy. I represent what the people really want. I have such an awkward amount of forest over here. I need to clear up this forest. I've got also this fucking water tile. There is no good place to place this. I guess we do it this and just double it up. Oh, we got a rail. We can continue moving the rail. We continue moving the railway. We've got more fucking water. More fucking water. God fucking. Oh mein God, it's balloon smoking. That way my country can... gather your mates. We go to the field. We have a cool afternoon. Some guys die. Now you own Persia. Stop selling tungsten to the Germans. Guys, you're selling tungsten to the Germans. Yes, don't do that. Naughty, naughty. Naughty, naughty. Let's see. You deny your weapon of purpose. God, you are such a massive fucking city, and I'm going to lose something out of this deal. So if I do this, we get a perfect out of it regardless. You're an awful amount of water, like just a terrible fucking. We put you here. Then we... Oh, you need exactly 4. We got more fucking trees. I don't need more fucking trees. Get rid of the fucking trees. Okay, we'll put the fucking tree. I wish you could sack. Like, the one thing I wish is that you could sack tiles. If I could sack tiles, that would make my life so much easier. But you can't sack tiles because that would break the game. No quest this time, though. Panzer 4. Panzermana. People still actually request me to do fucking Panzermana. And it's like, guys, I don't think Panzermana is gonna happen here. So, sorry, gentlemen. Panzervana. Panzervana was kind of a theory RPG I made for the What is Cyberpunk video. The entire idea of this what if game was you would need to create, how do you create cyberpunk? And that was the idea that cyberpunk, all cyberpunk is at its end of the day just, you know, high tech, low life. That is at its absolute basic core. That's all it is. So how do you refine it down to its absolute limits? Panzermana was one idea, which it was, for lack of a better word, you are all flesh automatons powered by neurotransmitters. Go, you're going to all die. Have fun. All your friends are going to die, and you are a miserable sack of meat. Invest in, you know, Litecoin kind of thing. You know how it goes. Magic Knights is very viable. Magic Knights could do. That was one that people seem to really like. They like the skill-based version of it. See, there's a few games in there that people seem to really like. It's just, they just don't get developed. If I get a lake tile, I can combine all of these liver tiles together. You are such an awkward piece of shit. Why are you the way you are? Why are you such an awful fucking tile? Why are you the way you are? Why do you exist? Yes, we put, oh, wait a second, ha 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 ha. I'm a genius, we put you right there. And then we've got more town tiles, and files. We may be able to beat my record. You may be able to. You may not. I don't know. I try to close. This is. We only have one thing to close off here. Oh, I think I see what and all that together. I need to get rid of some of these fucking trees. Trees are dragging me down. I think if we just need to focus on the trees. We get rid of the trees. Kill the trees. All the trees must die. Billions must chop. Billions must chop. Chop, chop till you drop. Ah, that's all. Oh, there's a quest all the way fucking out here. Build towards its own cover. A special tile. Yeah, all the way fucking out here. Wow, that's awful. I hate it. Let's see. How would you do a magic setting where high magic, low lives? Effectively, with that, you would be making, how do I want to word this? I wouldn't say thief necessarily, but you would it would be effectively fear and loathing in Gondor. That's kind of how the way I would kind of approach it. It would be, you do have like the really high fantasy shit going on in the background, but you're like a small town. You're in the middle of you're in the fucking nothing. You suck. That or I would finally get around to making hench, but hench would be funny, but it's kind of a weird idea for a game. Oh, there we go. Double tiles. Master in disguise. Oh, we need to close off. We do have a lake, though. We got a new skin at the watermill. Yay! We've got the water. Let's see. Oh, good. Do we need to try to close anything else off? No, I think we need to start working on this. We need to work on the railway. That or just a reskin of Dark Sun. Yeah, pretty much. But hey, Dark Sun's cool. I like Dark Sun. Even though everyone's saying, like, we can never remake Dark Sun for today. Like, yeah, not really. I don't think anyone would like Dark Sun nowadays, because no matter how it is written, no matter how Dark Sun would be written, everyone would hate it. That's the issue, I think, at the end of the day. Like, everyone would be like, oh, it's, yeah, oh, this is problematic, or, oh, it's, you know, it's too weeby. Yeah, that's kind of the issue. Like, and because I think they're not stupid. I think they realize that no matter what they do, it's a lose-lose situation. Either they make it too accurate. Yeah, either they make it too accurate, and then suddenly it's like, oh, well, yeah, this is a problem. We've got, like, oh, well, you're not representing cultures correctly. Or it just kind of becomes a fucking mess for everybody involved, so nobody would want to touch it. Or it becomes so... How do I want to word this? Or it becomes so sanitized that anyone who's like, oh, I was a big fan of the old version, doesn't, like, this isn't what I want, and then people just get pissed off and people just get mad. The end. You know, a tale is old as time, and people then just get pissed off. Wish people would be like, I really wish Wizards would. I wish they would feel a little bit more encouraged to create some new things that isn't shit like Radiant Citadel. I think that's kind of the issue. Is it's like Radiant Citadel, I still have no fucking clue who that was for. I don't know. And I don't hear any... I never heard a single person say, I like playing in Radiant Citadel. Like, nobody... Like, I never saw a single person being like, yeah, I had so much fun playing Radiant Citadel. Like, I hear people being like, yeah, played fucking, you know, played Eberron, didn't like that one very much. Or, oh, hey, I played this game. And I played the Dragonlance game, and it was kind of mid. I'm like, oh. Not Spelljammer. The Radiant Citadel. Spelljammer, anytime you, like, look at Spelljammer, the unfortunate thing is, like, immediately somebody kind of brings up, like, oh, what about the Hazardee? And it is like, oh. And all conversation gets immediately shut down so quickly. It's like, oh. Oh, goodness. And it's completely, like, it's completely unjustified, but, I mean, it's like, oh, goodness. Yeah, the monkeys. Like, yeah, the monkeys. Monkey. This is the most optimal way to place this tile, and I fucking hate it. We're not doing... Oh, wait, I can complete the entire railway here. Fuck it. Yeah, we complete the entire railway. We get a bunch of tiles for it. Ooh. Oh, look at our beautiful little railway here. It's so inconvenient. Dark Souls makes the excuse you have equally in bikini armor, yet desert is opposite climate for that. The solution makes it work today, and the world become a jungle now, so it does make that a new on top. This is skin of TSL. No, not at all. It's the issue with Radiant Citadel. You know, kind of looking through it. The main issue with Radiant Citadel is that it was trying to be legitimately every single thing at once. And it was nothing at the same time. And that is like the worst crying shame of it. Because it was written by a bunch of Californians. And it was written by a bunch of Californians who desperately want to be not from California. And it's like, oh. Well, calling them all Californians, not quite right. You get the idea. Spiritual Californians. The lead writer has his vision of heaven. Oh God. I think I think the major issue of the major issue behind Radiant Citadel wasn't the fact of like it's woke. It's woke. No, that's not the issue with Radiant. The main issue with Radiant Citadel always came down to the fact of who the fuck is this for and like what kind of adventures do you have in this setting? Because that should be the first question you always ask yourself in any setting book. What adventures do we have here? And the thing is, Radiant Citadel had no adventures. There was nothing to actually adventure with. Now we get it perfect. The book is for white people that don't want to be white people. Yeah, a bit. Thundar the Barbarian, Gamma World. Gamma World is in such a fucking weird place that I don't think anyone can really touch it. It's just one of those. It's just one of those products that are kind of in like perpetual suffering, and no one can enjoy it. No one is allowed to have fun with Gamma World just because of licensing issues. Oh yeah. Loads. Okay, let's see. We've got trees up here, but we need to close off. What? If we do that, we close off the entire area, and we never have to think about this. Did we actually beat our high score? Yes, we did beat our high score. Go job, team. We still got 30 tiles to go, but let's not be lazy about things. We still need... Why not just aim for the quest? Because the thing is that all the quest is one of these, but you get a new tile at the end of it. So I've been kind of just going around. You need to complete all your little challenges to make sure you can actually get to that one. Because I've built out to one of these quests before, and it's like, please place down 800 rail tiles. It's like, wow, awesome. I sure do hate having fun. Well, not a mid-fantasy setting. I don't even know how you would do like a mid-fantasy setting. Like, sorry everybody, like we already did all the fantasy stuff. You can go home. Psst. So, sorry everybody. Fantasy's canceled. Go home. The only thing that reminds me of what was that one? It's a manga. Recently, it's got an anime actually coming out here soon, I think, or it already came out. Where it's pretty much like, yeah, the hero, like the party is done, like the actual like adventure of the adventure of a lifetime. Oh no, everybody, we did it! Like they already kind of solved the main plot, so now it's just like, oh well, let's talk about what happens afterwards, and you know, some of the issues that kind of crop up around, like, yeah, this elf is going to live forever. Unfortunately, none of her friends are going to live forever. How do you deal with that? I think that's a courier or something. I can't remember. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I cannot remember that manga for the. I can't. It has a very simple name because it's not. It's not trying to be about that necessarily. It's trying to have a. It's curry or something, right? You know, or am I going inside? Yeah, that sounds about. I think that sounds right. Yeah, no, that's kind of something I kind of pictures like mid fantasy. Yeah, exactly. Kind of like more along the idea like like the high fantasy already happened, or I guess you could call. I mean, I wouldn't really call like the fourth age. I wouldn't call the fourth age like high fantasy or low fantasy for that matter. Lord of the Rings is always one of those weird ones to like, how do you describe Lord of the Rings? Like low fantasy? Like, it's clearly not like low fantasy though. That's the thing. It's not like, oh, nothing, it's dirt and grime and misery. It's really not. And when you think of like low fantasy, that's what you think about, right? It's like, oh, it's dirt, it's grime, everything sucks, and everyone's miserable. But it's like very much not the case. And there are some pretty fantastic ideas. How was it best described to me? How was Lord of the Rings' setting best described? It was the highest low fantasy you'll ever find, or something like that. Ah, fucking yeah. See, it was always funny. Like when I first read Beowulf, I was like, "Holy shit!" I understand now why Tolkien was so big fucking nerd. I did like Beowulf. Beowulf is probably one of my favorite books I read. Good times. I need to get a copy of Beowulf. I need to actually like buy a legit copy of it. Full nice translation. The J.R.R. Tolkien translation. I could have swore I had a little part here. I want to place it down, but I cannot find it, so we're gonna have to place this in an awkward place. Like right. Comes to affront their children, mixing with others, not because of blood parity, it's because they can live thousands of years as 100 tops. Yeah, it's like every now and again you find a story like that being like, hey, let's talk about kind of the grander issue. There was one. It's this one fucking like little manga. I wonder if I give me one second. I'll see if I can't pull it up. It's it kind of came out of nowhere. It's a one shot. Don't get me wrong. Like it's not exactly like the most complicated fucking thing in the world. I'll pull it up on my manga decks. Thank you very much. Because I use manga decks because I'm me. Let's see. Kino Isekai. That one's never updating ever again. That one should be over here soon. Haven't read that one in forever. Haven't read that one in forever. Oh, this finished? Oh. Zam. Let me see if I can't find. I want actually no. It would be no. It's not finished. Let's see. I have too many manga. I have 112 titles I'm technically reading, but I'm not really reading that many. I'm reading like a quarter of them at best, because a lot of them are actually finished. Or they're not finished. They just take, you know, eons to update. Literal eons. And I can't have nice things. Nope, that's not it. Where are you? Where are you? Nope, 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 nope. Kino, nope, nope. Kino, nope, nope. Boobs, dad manga, boobs, dad manga, boobs. Do I not have it? I'm gonna feel sad if I can't find it. I'll find it one day. The entire idea of this is, yeah, dad manga. I remember that I saw the vending machine isekai. I remember it. I remember seeing the light novel cover for it. Jesus. One of the things is the idea behind this one, it was this incredibly long-lived race and it was like, oh, flash forward, and you have like the human who's like really old and like getting senile at this point, and it's just like this little fucking demon elf thing, and just like, I want to get my human better. Tadbuck is like a retired member person who used to be a hitman running a gas station. Fun fact, that is actually a manga. Sakamoto Days, they're solid, which is literally just a hitman running a grocery store. It's great. Sakamoto Days is pretty good. Oh God, continue to be awkward. We put you right there. I guess we can start a new river somewhere. Where would we start a new river? Yeah, that's, again, it's, yeah, like, literally, like, oh, yeah, no, like, I'm just gonna outlive you for, like, literally ever. And it's like, zam. See, that's what I kind of consider middle fantasy in a way. Not necessarily in the idea of like, oh, there's magic and shit. It's just like, let's just break, like, there is magic clearly, but it's like, we've kind of lost the magic, is the real magic were the friends we made along the way, and the fact that all our friends are dead. And then everyone cries. Sag PNG. There we go. Boom. Give me those points. Give me those points. Oh yeah. There seems to be one of Yakuza chief focusing on family life, menace to society still. Yeah. Usually, like, there's a few dad manga out there that literally the entire pitch, usually is some variation of guy gets isekai'd or something happens and becomes a dad. It's kind of like how in isekai, like, everybody is, there's like, slavery is just like this universal thing. I will never understand that about isekai. I never will. That's always like one of those weird bits that I always like question. I'm like, what the fuck happened, Japan? Like, Japan, you didn't really have that much slavery. Like, you had it, yeah, but not like this much. Like, you will outlive everyone unless you romance your sister. Yep. Well. Well, you know what they say. Gotta keep her in the family. Don't do that, Bob. Do not keep things in the family. It will not benefit your bloodline in the slightest, in fact. We put this here. Oh, Jesus, that's a massive. But luckily, we have a massive. We have a town to build off. Got this town over here. We've got this town. I guess if we do something like, oh yeah, we can complete everything there, and we complete that. Awesome. So let's do. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Let's put you down there. Ooh. We put you right there. Beat this town. We get more tiles. My theory in Isekai slavery is that it gives an easy moral whiplash and let the MC collect waifus like gachapon without moral consequences because he's doing what everyone else does. Even in Isekai with female protagonists, you have slaves. I think it's kind of the idea that either it's like, oh well, I'm in a fantasy world, I can do whatever I want, or it's immediately like fuck slavery. That's like the immediate two, because I don't think any single person, mind you, I don't think any single person in these things are all like, man, slavery's great. I don't think anybody thinks slavery's just great. Nobody does. Not a single person in these fucking things do. And if they do it, they're usually an asshole. See, that's why I've been perpetually fascinated with the absolute keynote piece of cinematic brilliance that is Isekai I Want to Fuck MILFs. The MILF Isekai show. I've been fascinated by MILF Isekai for a variety of reasons. Most notably because it's fucking stupid. Like, this is super dumb. Like a special kind of just stupid that I can't really turn away from. Like, you gotta kind of see where the hell it goes. Because I legitimately have no idea where it can go in any, like, good capacity. Like, there's no, like... I have no idea how they're going to make it work. This guy's funny because it's I fucked your mama last night. Joe taken so seriously became the plot. Yeah, that is quite literally the plot, and I'm keep reading it not because it's like good or anything. It's not good. It's not good at all. In fact, it's bad. It's real bad. Like, it's not even like really well written. It doesn't look particularly nice either. But I'm just fascinated where it goes. Like, I have to know, where the hell does this go? Like, that's all it is. It's like, it's this morbid curiosity. Like, I have to know where MILF Isekai goes. Like, it could go nowhere. I'm waiting for it to go absolutely nowhere and just die on its fucking foot, and then nothing comes of it ever again. And that would be a satisfying conclusion. That would be, to me, that would be fine. That would be completely okay if it just died miserably in obscurity. But I know it won't. And I think that's the part that really fascinates. I need to learn. I need to know more about MILF Isekai. If we build it like that, if we build it, they will come. Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. Boom, boom, double perfect. We're making it. We're gaming. Got more fucking trees. Like, we're okay. We actually found another quest all the way over there. We have another quest, but we have so many other fucking tiles to worry about. If we do it like this, we can try to start doing that. If we throw ourselves over here, everything's getting reduced down. We just need a 3 tile now. We then put you right like that. That's a terrible fucking placement. Became the share. I have 2 theories of how that fucking manga is gonna go. I have 2 theories. One, they're gonna make like a point, he's gonna make a point being like, hey, the reason I am acting like a mature adult is because I am literally a 40-year-old man from another world. Like, I am literally an adult from another world, and I find it really fucking weird that everyone's like a weird pedophile in this one. Like, I'm waiting for that reveal, because, like, that would, like, tie a lot of things together, being like, oh, yeah, I don't, like, conform to society because I've been my entire life being a regular member of it. I'm from the mythical land of fucking Nihon. Like, I don't really... I'm not vibing with the whole pedophilia thing. I'm not vibing with this very much. And it's like, okay. That, or they go, like, just full on, like, it's time, I'm gonna fuck everyone's mom. Like, it is going to be extremes in either direction. It's either going to be completely plotless and just fucking, or it's going to try to, like, weave in an actual plot. No ideas. Oh, yeah, fucking, Isekai Uncle. I actually quite enjoyed it. I read the manga for that one. I actually quite enjoyed it. Manga started petering out, though. That was one thing that was kind of annoying with that one. Not necessarily like it was getting like bad or anything. It was just getting like, okay, we get it. Can we get some like plot moving forward a little? Please. Okay, we're good. We got it. And like, oh no, it's Uncle being a fucking weirdo again. Ha ha ha. It's like, okay, ha ha, we're done. The way he acts is kind of fun. Like, I enjoy the way that he's actually like presented, being like he's just kind of weird, but he's also like he's smart enough to not be like a complete fucking moron. But it's like very clearly he is from a different time, but it's like, oh, okay, I understand this. I get him. Framing device is a little bit weird. I'm like 95% sure the fucking elf is coming back. I haven't been reading it very much. They actually had to stop. I believe they had to stop translation because when it came out when it got a formal edition. That's the usual policy for a lot of scanlators. Is like when it starts getting official, it's like you gotta stop it. I've got. He spills all the spaghetti. Yes. That man is living spaghetti, and I connect with him on an emotional basis on that front, as a man who has also spilled his spaghetti more than once. Okay, we can make this work. Oh god, it's one tile too much. Shiza. Oh, poo. Oh, phooey. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Kaiser. Kaiser said I need help. Kaiser. We do that, that means we only have a few more tiles to really work out in that regard. Do we have a good 5 tile? Do we have a good... We have a good tile for you. Here we go. Don't have any rail tiles to... So I guess we continue expanding out the great fucking Western Trail over here. My fucking mega rail line that just keeps getting larger every time I look over here. Yeah, no, it's it do be that way sometimes. It do be that. This is like the one unfortunate thing about Dorf Romantic is that you do end up sometimes not necessarily like the game like forces you into this. It's more along the line that the game really does encourage you to do like these mega lines, even though if you may not want to do that, it's like, yeah, this is just kind of the best option to do. I do. On the tile. We're very close to losing. And masks, especially how they have people constantly walking around in masks in it. It's a cultural thing. hiding identities and shit like that. Like a lot of time when people are talking about like why do they do this in anime, it's usually because it's like it's either like a theater thing that's just kind of been ingrained in culture for so long that it's like, well, just normal now. That's kind of like how you see every now and again you see like anime being like, oh, well, here's like I'm raising this like ridiculous like Usagi drop. There we go. The fact that Usagi drop exists is a Japanese cultural touchpoint. Namely, it's a very particular story of like a yokai, I think, being like, I'm gonna raise the perfect son, I'm gonna raise the perfect husband or whatever. So she just raises a kid from literal childhood to be her husband because she's a weird fucking monster. And that's like, oh, this is normal. Like, oh, that's not normal, but I get what you're going for here. Yeah, that's usually where people sometimes get weirded out by it, but generally speaking, it's I can guarantee you places in Japan probably think we're a little bit weird, but we close this off. We can fix this. We can do this. Oh, we can do this. We can totally do this. We are gaming. Oh, it's gonna be fucking close. There we go. Ah, saved it. How rail lines at the first connect in America. This goes like a snake because the president was stupid enough to pay them by the mile of track. Hey, if it works, it works. Okay, we can totally. Okay, we're gonna get a lot of tiles here. We can get a lot of tiles. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We have no more water tiles really, so I'm gonna start building out some water. But do I risk it for the biscuit? Do I risk it for the biscuit, or do I play it safe? Let's play it. Yeah, okay. We need to put you right. Put you right there. We put you right there. We are running on fucking all of a sudden. There we go. Got some tiles back. Rail lines. There we go. I know there's a very specific rail line you need to. I need a very specific rail token to make this work, and it's this one right over here, so I probably won't get it because God doesn't let me happy in life. Can't put you there, but I can put one of you. Good place to... It's a triple tile. That's good. Alright. We gaming. We are Neil gaming. Ooh, we got a little fox neighborhood. Very nice. Closed off this side of the river. That is more than 5, I can guarantee you that. That is more than 43 houses. Son of a bitch, we gotta start up a new fucking house. God damn it, we have to set up a new goddamn housing complex. Fuck! I would put it right there, but I'm not confident we're gonna have a... So, do we have any housing areas? We've got a little bit of housing over there. We're probably not going to get this one done. My best bet is trying to get these done as fast as I can. If we put you right there, actually 5 is too many. I need, there we go, we got a 2 house. Okay, alright, we can do. We Gucci, everybody, we Gucci. We're gaming, we're doing it, alright, do not worry, my friends. We are all going to make it. We're all going to make it. We're gonna put that right there, a little bit awkward, but we do. Boom. And we've got a 3-house tile. Sorry, everybody, I am coming. Coming home. I'm coming home. We're back in the fucking money. Sorry, everyone, that was a little bit inappropriate of me. I'm just coming because I'm in the fucking money. We do that. We get 3. We get a triple double, and we get 5 more tiles. Alrighty then. Hello, darling. Hello. My name is Elder White, and I would like to share with you the most amazing book. Fucking quest markers. God, we're so close to the little fucking quest markers over here. But where do I put rail lines? I don't know where I want to put rail lines. I have such a squiggly amount of rail everywhere. Yeah, I need to close off this fucking field. Speaking of sketchy Japanese manga, I heard recently Oda was apparently made it a point to befriend and repair a reputation of every unironic convicted pedophile mangaka in Shonen Jump. Oda's weird, but Oda's been in there long enough. He probably knows most of these guys. You got to remember that. He's probably known a lot of these guys, and he's like, well, I don't want to... These are my friends. I like these guys. These are my pals. And it's like, Oda, you should kind of clearly understand what's going on here, but, like, it's probably the idea of, like, the loyalty to my pals is a little bit higher than, like, that little oopsie doopsie we sometimes make, you know, just accidentally, you know, having, you know, terabytes of very naughty things on your computer, you know, just oopsie doopsie moments like that. No, Oda, please, Oda, that's not how this works. Oh, of course this is a water challenge. Of course it's a water. Of course. Why? Because God is dead and we cannot have nice things in life. Right there, we got a triple double, and it's the worst tile in the game. Hey, let's say hello, everybody, to the worst fucking tile in the entire game. You guessed it, it's the water rail tile, cause it's annoying as shit. If I put this here, we need one very specific tile to pull that all together. That right there. And automatically. I am okay with finding that. But wait, is that the right tile we need? That's not the right tile we need. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck you. Cringe. Let's see. Do you have any advice on the dungeon crawl and hex crawl? I asked TG about it, especially running it in play, and barely got 3 entrances. Because nowadays it seems like getting harder and harder to find a resource to do proper games. Hex crawls and point crawls and things like that. The main thing, and I think the most important thing to consider, is very simply Have things to do. This may seem like kind of odd, but like if you don't have stuff to actually do or interact with on the hex crawl, there's not much point to having a hex crawl. Because it comes to the point of like, if there is nothing present, why do you have a hex? Like, what are we crawling toward? Is there a reason? Are we doing this for fun? What's up? And I notice sometimes when people are like, oh, here's my brand new cool hex crawl or whatever. And it's like, okay, what are you doing in it? What's the actual like goal here? Like, oh, well, we're doing stuff. Also, look at this god-awful town. Look how awful this little town is. I hate it, but I love it. It's my little town. It's my little disaster. Put you there. Can we put you like right? Oh my. Oh my. Oh yeah. Wow, look everyone, it's another terrible fucking tile. Please God, make my suffering end. I am begging you. I desire nothing more than the sweet release of death. I just need like a fucking terrible goddamn tile over here at this point. I need a single rail tile to pull all of this together. It has to be the 5-1. If I don't get the 5-1, like this tile is never going to be completed. Unless I put it like over here. I know that's like how you do it. Where can you find charts and table for all the books and tables? Look at like OSR games. Like that's, it's one of those things like that's kind of the best I can really answer in that regard. Like, find your preferred OSR game and then look at it. Oh, I killed both tiles. I cannot afford to kill both of those tiles. So if we do that, we shut down a good chunk of our... Put you there, God. I'm so close to these fucking quest tiles, but I can't get to them because I have all these awkward fucking tiles. Why? Why? Let me put my tiles down. It's Senpai. Oh no, okay, that's convenient. I can deal. It's like someone telling someone to drive a stick once you've learned that you don't forget. Yeah, it's... I know, but how do you do it? Where can you find chart? Generally speaking, older school OSR games tend to have a lot more in the idea of hex crawling. You can also look at things such as Forbidden Lands. Some of the Year Zero stuff. Year Zero is usually a pretty good source for that as well. I've heard nothing but positive things about Forbidden Lands, so that could be a good resource to use if you're kind of just looking for something. Who's pinging me? Let me guess. Is it funny YouTube man pinging me? It is funny YouTube man pinging me. I like this little railway here. Like, that really does sell the whole experience of contempt for your fellow man. Yeah, that's also kind of another big thing. Determining the size of the hex. That's going to save your life. Just figure it out right now. Just figure it out right this minute. You may be wondering, oh, I don't really know what I want to do for my hex crawl. Determine it. Figure it out. I'm not giving you an option. I'm forcing you to choose. Like, who is the funny YouTube man? The funny YouTube man is Remy Down Under. He is the funny YouTube man. He used to make Arma videos. Now he just kind of makes videos. Or scale, fucked all the way up to Sunday. Yeah, the thing is, you don't realize your scale is fucked until you're like actually taking a moment to look at it. And then you look at it, you're like, wow, this is just wrong. That was kind of like the issue I was running into so often at the when I was working on well, I'm currently working on is and Toward the Dawn, where it's so many of the goddamn like little pieces were like just not working the way they should have. Like they were just not they were not wanting to play nicely with it. I can complete an objective if I do. I can just condemn my life if I do this. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, Master. I have to go out, all out, just this once. Ugh. Dorf senpai. Double perfect. Ooh, oh yes. Hit a triple double. Boom, another perfect. We are perfecting our lives. Hello there. Hello there, my name is Barnaby. It's Barnaby. What's your favorite land? My name is Barnaby. Barnaby Sminton. Barnaby. Technically that's got a perfect. We refund the cost. We put this here, that's not going to help us at all. Put this here, that's not going to help. Put this here, we get a perfect, we refund it, we get that, we don't refund it. We put that here, we don't get a refund. We put it here, we get one refund. No refunds. We want to get some big refunds. It's kind of the... I am looking to complete my taxes, so I need to get big refunds. Because we are already behind, as they say in the hood. Now, welcome to a late game Dorf Romantic, where I slap tiles around, desperately hoping I find something that is correct. That's... See, that's a fucking tree. No, not like this. No. You fool. Cucked me. You've cucked me, tree. I never knew how it felt to get cucked by a tree, but here we are. No, if we... Yes, that's still 20. Hi, Ethical. I'm playing a very relaxing game where I lose my fucking mind. If I do something like this, I need refund, because this is going to be a tree tile. It's going to want 5,000 fucking trees. Like, ah, oh, man, I sure am hungry for trees. Give me more trees to feed me. Feed me, Seymour. I need trees. Like, please, I don't want to give you fucking trees. We complete the farm. Actually, if we... It's a water tile? Fuck off. That's not a water tile. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, God, it's a farming. Yes, this is Dorf Romantic. It's a very pretty game. That's such an awkwardly awful place tile. I hate everything about this game. I hate video games. I hate video games. I hate video games. God fucking damn it. Can I get a refund anywhere? Can I get, I'm just trying. I'm desperate. Desperate. Give me a fucking refund. Mama, I need a refund. There we go. Double refund. Now we're. This is a very pretty game. I enjoy Dorf Romantic. It is the most stressful game though. I am in constant stress anytime I play this game. Because by the time you hit this point in the game, every single tile placement becomes a matter of life or death. And it's terrible. And I hate every living second of it, but Because yeah, this is the thing we've been working on for a while. Here's our little town. It's very pretty. We've got a single fucking house. God damn it. I don't need a single house. Where do I put the mega rail? I had a rail line. Where's my rail line? Oh, no, I forgot. I completed the rail line. Why do it like this? Okay, refund. Okay, oh god. Oh, we're fucked. It's Jover, boys. It's so Jover. It's over. It's Mama, I killed a man. Oh god, can I make anything happen here? No, it's over. It's so Jover, everyone. It's over. Oh no. I'm sorry, everybody. I failed all of you. I failed my family. I failed my friends. Yeah. See, I never got a good city over. I could never get a good thing over here with just the right tiles, and I kept delaying it. I really shouldn't have. What even is this? This is Dorf Romantic. It's a city building, it's a city building game. How do you get tiles? Well, let me lose this section. Session complete. The main way to get tiles is you start with 50 tiles. Every time you place down a tile, you are going to. Everything has adjacency. That's kind of like the big thing. Everything has adjacency with each other. And if you fill a tile completely correctly, you get a perfect and you get something back. You get a tile back. If you complete objectives, such as have 400 trees, you get 5 tiles back. Some objectives have flags on them, in which if you complete that objective and then completely seal off the area, you end up with, congratulations, 5 more tiles. The goal is to push it as far as you can and see how far you can get. We did pretty good. I got my high score. You also need just fun game. I'm 59,848th as Dorf Romantic quality goes. I truly am the most Dorfish, as you can tell. The absolute. I'm not very good. I've seen some of the maps be absolutely insane. Like, I've seen people with, like, thousands of tiles. Just massive quantities of them because they get things perfect down every time. I made some misplays there. I think I got a little greedy, need the middle there. Because you always feel confident at one point. At one point, you always feel very confident. That confidence always is an insidious killer. That's the thing that kills your run. That's the thing that murders runs. Let's see. If I can get a perfect here, I can continue. Yeah, no, there's just about anything I do. You kind of see here. This city, I couldn't get a good 2 tile or a 4 tile kind of finish that up. This was I wasn't expecting this to be a 45 fucking tile nightmare. so I couldn't really kind of slap it in the big river complexes that was being formed. This one was doing pretty good. I guess never could really finish the city off. If that makes sense. And we found out far too late. I thought this one. Let me bring it all the way here. I thought this special tile was going to be a forest tile. It wasn't. It was, in fact, it was a water tile that needed 45 water pieces. And no, that's just not going to happen. Late and mid game, you just don't get things. Life hates you. You gotta remember that. Remember that key fact of life. The further on you go, the more life despises you. And other insightful commentary. But yeah, that's Dorf Romantic. Hopefully everyone had fun. Little stream, just hanging out, just vibing a little bit. If anyone has any fun and exciting questions, now's the time to ask. Generally speaking, shit's been whack in the TG sphere for a bit. People have been getting mad about shit. I don't know why. You know what? Let's play a fun game, everyone. Let's go on Twitter. What's going on? What's going on Twitter? There's gotta be something productive going on the Twitter sphere, right? No, nothing is being productive here. Wow, how could I have known? Color me fucking amazed. Wow, it's nothing. It's nothing at all outside of Gilla's game. That's ta-da. So yeah, hopefully people had fun. Ethical joined late because he's a silly Billy. People are pinging me. Who's pinging me? Let's play a game. It's Seep. Anything of the TTRPG Rising tag today? Let's take a look, everybody. Let's TTRPG Rising. It can't be that bad, he says to himself, fully knowing. No, just the average people of just the average people of a mixture of being like, if you're under 500 followers, like, comment, and subscribe here, and you'll get no followers back. Oh, Relentless Fiction is going. Hi, Relentless Fiction, 23 hours ago. You and Princess Lucinda. Oh, God, Princess Lucinda. Oh, Lord Almighty. He renamed it. The fuck are you drinking? What the fuck? No. No. Wait, it is. This is just second edition because I forgot he changes his fucking name. Oh, jeez. Oh, Princess Lucinda. And besides sadness, I mean, sorry for joining late. I've been having an existential crisis of what I'm going with my life. Welcome aboard. Have fun. I'm officially done with self-promo Saturday. I don't know what you're talking about, Ethical. Self-promo Saturday is great. It's amazing. That's also why I found other VTuber. Hey, I gotta play the game to get something. Yeah, it's Relentless Fiction is they're the one. They were formerly Channel M. They're the ones who make a lot of the body modification using children. It's weird. Witch Girl Adventures. Malcolm Harris is built different. Built chunky. So what's been Self-promo Saturday. I always see you post on it and being like, should I post here? Probably not. That sounds awful. Like, this sounds legitimately awful to deal with. Like, why would I ever subject myself to having to deal with people on Twitter actively? Like, that's always one of those funny bits. Like, oh, he's French. That makes sense. He's French. Doesn't help much, but I get it. Oh, that's terrible. Let's see. It's always funny. You always see all the fucking actual plays here. I was still promoting him as, hey, this big account doing a lot of engagement. I bet some algorithm will make him big. It worked once, maybe twice. I legit know how much they cost. I always wonder if I should take out banner ads. See, banner ads, I don't think they actually, like, ads on 4chan cost too much. Everyone will just hate you. Every single person. What does French have to do with it? I couldn't place his accent. Because his accent's a little higher pitched than it should be. He's French. I'm like, oh, that's why you sound fucking weird. That's why you sound like you sniff bikes. I understand. VT advertisements are based. VT advertisements are people just shilling their Oshi. That's all it is, McDruesel. That's all it is. It's great. But yeah, it's self-promo Saturdays. Like, I always see it, and I'm always like, wow, this looks awful. And, like, every single person working on this is just a terrible human being. Wow. Technically, you do also have this creative mode. You can shift probabilities and shit like that. Technically, I can continue just building it out, but finally, I'm on the side of Gilla when it comes to that shit. Yeah, it is soulless. It is completely awful. That's why I never, like, do it. Like, that's like one of the things. Like, I don't like doing things like that. I don't. That's why I'm like pretty active, that I just do not enjoy like making like shilling stuff. I just never. I have never seen this tile before. I have never seen this unholy tile. Why? Why are you? Why God? Oh, give me a good tile. Is that literally the only tile that would? That is the only tile that would fit there. Let's just clean up my little area over here. Do that. Oh. This right there. But yeah, no, self-promo Saturday, like, the issue with self-promo Saturday is that it does actively encourage you just to be a worse human being. Like, you have to have this, like, weird shill energy to every single post you do for it. And I don't know how, I do not understand how anyone could do it for more than, like, 5 seconds. And I know people who, like, do it, quote, professionally. That. And it's like, how do you do this to yourself? Do you hate yourself? Like, shilling is fun if you have no soul. Like, it's not even like fun. Like, the thing is, it's not even like fun to do in like the idea that like, oh, there's like something productive going on. There just isn't, though. You just don't feel good about yourself. You just feel like kind of like ass. I'm just generating these to make them look, get fun tiles. Like, just to give you the complete asshole nature of this fucking game, welcome to the tiles that would be, like, necessary to complete this. And I don't have patience. If you say what I think you're about to say, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. No, it's Jover. It's Jover. Good night, everybody. He posted the Carbon 2185 copy pasta. He posted the copy pasta. It's Jover. It's Jover. Boys, I'm tired. I'm dead inside. I don't want to be alive anymore. It's the Carbon 2185 copy pasta. Ethical is here. They gave me a fucking stroke for like 2 months. It's truly the worst thing imaginable. But it was it wasn't a fun stroke. Every thread that I would go to, I would see Carbon 2185. Every single moment, I would see it enter in, and suddenly, it could be a good thread, and then suddenly, like emerging from behind the curtain, clad in nothing but a giant fucking cock ready to ruin everything, the Carbon 2185 copy pasta. God. It was like high-level Sneed posting. I think at one point it was legit. But not even from you, but just like, I think someone did probably really enjoy playing the game. But like, I do not understand anyone who could be like, I want to play Carbon 2185. It's time. Like, no. It's not. Stop that. Start that right. Get help. Get some help. Yeah, that's probably going to be it for today. I've been debating on what other games people would want to actually like see me play. I do have the Banner Saga games. I could play the Banner Saga again. I'm not very good at the Banner Saga. Be warned, and it's not going to be like a fun, cool adventure. It's mostly going to be me getting my shit rocked just violently. Like I was looking at a few games to like maybe try out and like play around with. None of them really were like perfect to do exactly what I wanted them to. So I kind of didn't decide on anything. Something. I buy you a handful of games, will you play them? Probably not. Like, not gonna play every single game people send me, because people are gonna then send me like Futanari Quest 2185 or whatever, and then it's gonna be over. Like, I'll never be able to do anything else. Fire axe and his axe that does 1d8 fire damage. It's fire axe. Do you get it? Notepad plays Fortnite. My friend's been trying to get me to play fucking Fortnite with him forever. Because that's all he plays pretty much. He plays Fortnite and Counter-Strike. And it's like, damn. We can't have nice things, can we? I mean, like, yep, that's like, what time is it, everyone? It's time to play fucking Fortnite. I'm like, yay. There's a few I've been thinking about playing. Let me bring up some of the ones that I was actually thinking about playing with it on stream. We've got where was it? There's the Accursed Crown of the Giant King. The only issue with the Accursed Crown of the Giant King is that it shows my user folder, and I don't want people to find that out. And I'm like, okay, I can't do that. So, but it also displays like important information in that same like thing. So I'm like, okay, I don't know how I want to do this one. I could play through the Banner Saga, the entire Banner Saga, all 3 of them. Because each of the banner song actually has a lot of cool mechanics in it. They're just a little bit weird. I could do another playthrough of Bastard Bonds. I could do another playthrough of Bastard Bonds. We could do playthrough of Battle Brothers. I'm not very good at Battle Brothers. I don't think that would be very entertaining for everybody. Where was the other one? Where was the other one? There's a few games out there that I would like to play, but I'm really bad. Shut up, Ethical. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, could play Blasphemous. I'm terrible at Blasphemous. I am god awful at Blasphemous. I've thought about it, but I'm like, man, do I really want to like show the world how terrible I am at video games? That's why I like try to tactically choose games that are either like impossible to be bad at, or like, or distinctly games that are like I know that I know at least enough to be dangerous. Oh, we could play Dragon Age Origins. See, I would play something like, oh, let's play Dragon's Dogma. I would like to play Dragon's Dogma, but I'm also very bad at that game. It would take me forever. Actually, I'm not really bad at it. I just enjoy it. It's a very different kind of game. One I was thinking about playing is Encased. I bought this game kind of on a whim. Apparently it's not very good, but I'm fascinated in it. I don't even know where I got this game. What the fuck is this game? Well, it looks like it's budget, and see, I get so many games. God, I could, there's one game, of course. Let me see. You know what? Here, been a while since I played. Let's stalling a game live on stream just so I can play it, just so I can show everybody it. Into the Breach. Yeah, Into the Breach is. There was Into the Breach. Then they made another game. They made another game. I can't remember what it was. It wasn't Into the Breach. They made a second one. I'm very bad at FTL. Very bad. Would you play Darkwoods? It would scare the shit out of me. So no. Because I am a little baby and I would cry because I am very bad when it comes to those kind of games. Here's what we're gonna try this. We'll see if we can do it. Okay, it's gonna break here real fast. It's gonna get real mad because this is a game that like shouldn't. This game isn't very good, by the way. Oh god. Okay, let's quality. We can do high. Oh god. Nope. We want to do. Oh, it doesn't even have the right. Yeah, maybe we do. Okay, there we go. Wow, this is awful. Let's see. Let's see. We do capitalist, how to maintain branches, countries, Austria. Let me see if I can remember how to play this fucking game. God, I'm going fucking deaf. Shit, you play Lure right now. Let's here. How about this? Let's go to let's go to Spain. Let's go play on easy mode because it's been a while since I even played this game. Welcome to Evil Bank Manager. Evil Bank Manager sucks. I love this game. Would you play Subnautica? Subnautica is also a scary game to me because ocean life is scary. You need some employees. Okay, okay, go away. I know. Okay, we're gonna hire. Okay, skip tutorial. Name of the bank. Notepad bank. There we go. Let me see if we can remember how to play this game properly. Let's see. We've invested in there. We need to do investment, not credit, not I am bread. I've heard of I am bread. Bank searches properties. We want to do invest. All branches are blocked. We need to open up a branch, if I recall correctly. We need to go to the. Let me see if I, again. This is me trying to like remember at the top of my head how to fucking play this game. Technically we're Castilian, but we can open up in Navarre right away, or we can open up in Brittany. We can go to Western Ireland. We have enough gold to enter just about anywhere. Not many places, but we can go to the Aegean Isles. We can open in Fazan. Let's can't open in Portugal. Let's open in Genoa. Let's open in good old Genoa. And if we open in Genoa, can we do it in another place? Parma. Parma? Yeah. Then we go to we need to good here. We need to go back to the capital. Yep. If I remember correctly, what we have to do, credit. Let's just search up a quick right there. Let's put him right here. And we'll search up a guard real fast. We'll put it there. Got no farms. Own any? No. Real estate. We don't own anything in the armory. We don't own anything. Are good. So if we hit the next turn button, we go to turn 1. We can start issuing loans to people. Let's see. Genoa needs a loan. Yes, we're going to issue the loan to Genoa. We're going to get some money. Yep. Technically, yeah, this is Evil Bank Manager. It's not exactly like an exciting game. That's the funny part. It's not an exciting game. It's a game, all right, though. Let me see if I can properly. Fighting fantasy games. I could try. Oh, someone's not collecting their fucking debts. Recover our fucking debts. Can we issue any loans? Nope. We're just bullying people for their money. Welcome to being a dick. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a close out that game. Yeah, that's Evil Bank Manager. We could play Evil Bank Manager, but I would have to relearn how to play the game better. Let's see. Yeah, there's a few games I would be interested in playing, but it's kind of it's kind of like depending on like what people would be looking for on it. I would probably end up doing more like RPG. I think RPGs would be a little bit more there. Trigon story. I see mixed reviews. Now I know we're gaming. Link to a free game that is maybe 5 megabytes. Alright, Lure. Wait a second, I know this game. This is the one where you have to do some fishing. Alright, you know what? You know what? Just for you all. Just because the people demand it. The people want it. Oh, made with Unity. Come on. Lure. I gotta change the fucking... Oh, my... Wow, super spooky. This is a road that a homeless man directed me to. Yes, there should be a man who will pay well for me to fish at the abandoned Shinto shrine. Oh god, I can't change the... Okay, let's readjust my life here real fast. While playing this, understand that I will not be able to look at chat. Just kind of embrace that fact. I will be unable to look at chat. Except if I do this. Yeah, there we go. Wow, this looks like ass. Hello. Hello. Good evening. Looking to make some extra scratch? Just take a rod and bring me a fish from the lake surrounding the Shinto shrine behind the van. No strings attached? As long as you ain't superstitious, then you should be fine. So go ahead. Thanks. You know what? Just to amp up the spooky factor, let me bump this up a little bit. Wow, look everybody, it's me. I'm gonna go over here. There's no option menu, by the way. Like, see, if I wanted to be a little bit, fucky-wucky, there's probably some Unity shenanigans I could pull off for this. Okay, let's go. Oh wow, look everyone, it's a red box. I wonder what mysterious spookiness is going on here. Yeah, no, my mom's happy. Jeff Daniels is outside, by the way. Like the actual actor Jeff Daniels. He's just outside. Fun fact. Wow, Shinto Shrine. Moshi Moshi. Let's go over here and hit the space button. Got a bite. Well, that was easy. Time to see that old man. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Jeff Daniels is just like outside. I could leave my apartment right now and punch Jeff Daniels in the face and get arrested. I could do that super easy. Here's the fish. Now show me the cash. Not so fast. Tell you what, bring me 2 more fish. Well, you better pay up when I come back, old man. Good old-fashioned Jeff Daniels. Because he's filming a show around here. Man, it's getting cold. Got a bite. Got one. Whoa! Let's go over here. Whoa! Am I being a good, like, YouTuber? Like, See, I always wondered, like, how do I be like a better YouTube gamer? Do I have to make like more exciting noises? Whoa! Yeah, fuck, that got me. It's a fish. It got me, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I had another fish to do. Yeah, we did it. That's it. we really did. We really did it. I like how all the video, like, it took me 4 minutes. Good job, team. Yep, we did it. We did. We really did play some video games, everybody. Like, let's see. I mean, see, I don't have like a lot of like fun games because I'm an autist. And I don't let myself have too much fun when I play video games, because if I have too much fun, then I'm like, oh, I'm doing something. So yeah, okay. I'm gonna call it there. Hopefully everyone had a fun time. So Godspeed, good luck. Tomorrow we're going to have the video on Flabbergasted go up. So that'll be fun. Most likely we will be trying to finish And Toward the Dawn. I'm not like super 100% confident on it. If anything, we'll do a Sunday stream to wrap up the rest of And Toward the Dawn. But I'm feeling decent. It's just going to be a lot of stuff tomorrow. We're probably going to do a Notepad Must Die. As for any other fascinating news, nothing much. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. Most likely, if we do another Vidya stream next week, if things go according to plan anyway, next week I'm going to be taking the week off. There's not going to be any like big like dev streams or anything. No videos either. Probably no videos. Well, how's the new job? Fun fact, I got cucked out of that job. Yeah, they cucked me out of it. Yeah, I thought I told people that. It was yesterday I got the email and it was like, oh hey, sorry, we know your mom works here. They, for some reason, even though I put it in the resume and put everything where it should be, they just didn't realize that who my mom was. And when they finally ran it by HR after extending the formal interview for me, they said, oh, we can't do this. And they said I couldn't do it anymore. So yeah, fuck me, I guess. So bummer on that front, but there's a few other places here I can apply for. But c'est la vie, you got me more. The neat life continues. I am slowly becoming a hikikomori. Please send help. I am very lonely. Oh God. Oh God.